Penn State against Johnny Hartzell for Colgate. We are underway. The lacrosse season has started. Mullins wins it for Penn State. And he is pushing it up, tossed it back. Out to Rory Connor. Those two provided lots of the offense last year. And now it's Connor trying to wrap around. Great defense, though, from Kevin Parnham. Push, big save by Jack Frassione. It was Hunter Druin on the go.
Yeah, Justin, you just alluded to it. Frassione has done that all last season for Penn State. Had the fourth most saves in a single season for any Nittany Lion goaltender, and he's standing up strong there early. Good defense, though, by Kevin Parnham on Rory Connor. That's going to be a matchup to watch out for.
Lots of matchups in this one, and it's Costin streaking down the field. He gets Penn State on the board first. It's Matt Costin, the graduate student, and Penn State's offense starts off strong here in 2024.
Penn State doing a great job there on the transition, able to slow things down and get Matt Costin sprinting out of the box, coming straight off the bench, looking for a clear lane down to the goal. It was a beautiful feed by guess who? Yes, TJ Malone, getting that one quickly out of his hands, and a beautiful bounce shot there for Matt.
This time to Connor, and up top to Rupenstein. Rupenstein to Turner. Turner turns around. Great pressure again by Penn State's defense, but Colgate able to get their first goal. Jack Turner, 14 goals a year ago, and he gets his first in 2024 to tie it up, working around some nifty defense of Penn State.
And again, it all starts with the Colgate able to kill that man-up advantage, but Will Costin, the defenseman of Penn State, got a little too aggressive there on the push, and Turner was able to recognize that.
Off to Charlie Lohman. Lohman unevaded to the net, but now he's going to go down to X, and Costin's going to meet him. 8:45 to go in the first quarter, as Colgate looks to set up something on offense. Sposita tossed it off. Turner, who just scored the goal, gives it off to Druin. Druin pushes in towards the crease. His shot, Colgate on top. Hunter Druin went straight on Jack Frassione, and he gets Colgate's second goal.
Little bit of surprising right now for these Penn State Nittany Lions. They kind of look a little shocked right now. They looked like they were forcing a little bit too much on the offensive zone, and it's Brent McVicker here, the short stick defenseman, just gets beat cleanly by Hunter Druin.
The afternoon, pardon me, for Penn State. They'll have to retreat to Trainer before getting it back. Giving it off to Trainer on the near side. Trainer with a spin. Now two Colgate defenders. And he passes it lengthy, and now it's Lehman. First collegiate goal. Kyle Lehman off the feed from TJ Malone. And the number 7 overall recruit in the nation proves why just a couple of minutes into his collegiate debut.
Great job by Matt Trainer. Drew the double, and then TJ Malone, of course he's gonna get everybody coming to him with that pump fake. Drops it down low to Lehman, and Lehman day out here. Fans are packing Panzer Stadium right now. It's a good day, and you're seeing both teams trying to maybe do a little bit too much right now.
More into Trainer. Now it's long with it at X. Talk about the fan affair as Malone gets it. Puxatawny Phil predicted an early spring, and the weather's living up to that as Malone is living up to it with his third assist. Ethan Long gets on the board, and Penn State up 3-2 as the junior from Maryland gets his 24th career goal.
Big goal by Ethan Long. Transition down low to X, as you did mention, and that's the big thing that Tamroni loves to do, is he loves to transition his players, and of course
that made a push, was a goal call away from going to the national title game. It's Malone with it. Again, 3 points already. And he gets it to Lehman, turnaround shot, huge. Can't go without talking about the defense really for both sides.
Absolutely, I think you gotta give Colgate's defense a ton of credit, not giving away too many easy shots and easy shot attempts even for the Nittany Lions, but Penn State doing a great job.
Warren to Malone, now to Lehman. Lehman and Malone have connected plenty of times. Chemistry between them in a first game that they've played is really through the roof at the moment. Malone to Marin, down to Lehman. Lehman, Trainer, and Costin up top. Malone can't get the pass, but he's able to grab it off the ground to keep it on Penn State's side. Nice little swim move. Now we'll pass it off. Turnaround shot. Warren, it was blocked by an array of bodies. I believe it was Sam Erickson who's hit Jack for the first time in his collegiate career. Malone brings it over the Big Ten logo. Tosses it off to Trainer, who's ready to rip, and then tried to pass back to Malone. Pass goes out and hits somebody who you'll hear on Big Ten Plus later this season. Good friend Hayden Lewis, who's down there covering for another outlet. And now Colgate pick it up. Ball on the ground. Colgate comes away with it. 4 seconds left on the man advantage, and Turner's gonna score for Colgate before it expires. Man down goal for Jack Turner. And Colgate ties it right back up, and that's the exact opposite of what you want on a man up if you're Penn State.
What a shot by Jack Turner. Absolutely turns Will Costin there. He stumbles down. Turner realizes it and just rips it into the top left. The thing that I think Tambroni deserves a ton of credit for is his trust in these young freshmen. That was Brendan Leary there, again making a big-time play defensively for Penn State.
Leary and Lehman, the two freshmen that have played so far, plenty of more to come. Maybe not today, but I'd assume throughout the season. There is a flag down in front of Tambroni. Penn State possessing. Trainer, huge save, Lacombe. Sixth save of the game now for Matt Lacombe. We talked about the goalie battle, and Matt Lacombe, one of the best in the nation a year ago, is proving it early in 2024.
That is a big-time save right there. Malone able to draw it, and what a move by Trainer to get himself open. He got the jump shot in and all these different types of angles for himself, all these different types of low to high, high to low shots, and Lacombe is tracking it brilliantly.
And it leads to a goal on the other end. It's Jacob Sposita, and Colgate is on top of number 4 Penn State, 4-3. Esposito just found a lane and took it and beat
The Colgate bench just erupted. And again, it's on Sam Sweeney there, the shorter LSM. And again, it's all about matchups for this Colgate.
In the quarter.
Penn State doing a good job of finding those open lanes right now, just not able to put the ball on target.
Long. Pushes in, but is met. Has to pass out. Trainer, nice little spin. Gives it to Long. Long up top, another rip by Costin this time, another one wide. Penn State generating the opportunities, they just cannot get them on goal right now.
But you know what, this is a big momentum swing, and lacrosse is all about momentum. This is important here for Penn State.
Costin gets this one to go. Fourth time is the charm on this offensive possession for Penn State. And the Nittany Lions tie it up. Costin's second of the game.
You got to give a ton of credit for Tambroni to recognize that his team was scrambling a little bit and takes a very important timeout. What a feed that was from X. I believe that was Ethan Long or Wallstrom, one of those two. And you're going to see Costin here. He gets himself open all the way at the top of the cage. It's Wallstrom, the lefty there, and just an absolute rip by Costin straight into the top corner. He's not getting Lacombe any chance to save that one, and a big-time goal for Penn State.
Face off again Penn State's way as Kyle Aldridge now streaking down the field. Gonna pass to Malone. Malone, quick pass, Trainer, his rip. This one goes wide. Something to note, really since that timeout, at least what I've, now 5 shot attempts from Penn State, they're not hesitating, they're shooting. They were hesitating for a little bit before that timeout. They're just ripping it on all cylinders right now.
And Justin, it was all about them trying to find that perfect pass and the perfect shot. This team doesn't need that opportunity. You have real deal goal scorers on this team. Just let it go. Build that momentum a bit, and you're seeing it right now, momentum all on the side of the Nittany Lions. And it also comes in the fact they're winning 7 or 8 out of 10 faceoffs right now.
Jordan up top. Pushes on the far side before tossing it off to Mercer. Now Malone, back to Mercer. His rip, this one again, wide and high. Penn State seemingly starting to get going. A well-used timeout by Tambroni. And now all the offense has been on the right side of your screen here on Big Ten Plus.
you're starting to see Luke Wallstrom kind of take the position right now of Lehman right now, and it's really working out for this Penn State team.
Malone to Mercer, back to Malone. Now it's Jordan. Jordan down low, trying to find Trainer. And it is intercepted by Colgate. Michael Kiley, the one to come away with it.
And again, we just talked about it. They had that shoot first mentality. Chris Jordan comes on, who is known as a very good goal scorer. He had 12 goals last season and only 10 games played. And from Garden City, he was a transfer last season as well. A big-time goal scorer. Extend, he tries to force one into Matt Trainer, who is basically triple team. That's an easy turnover for Colgate. And let's see if they can maybe slow down this momentum that the Nittany Lions have.
I have to ask, Tim, did you throw in Garden City because of our Long Island connections?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just double checking there. As Colgate, a couple of Long Islanders on their own, including the Connor brothers. Liam and Rory playing together here in Liam's first collegiate year, and for Rory, his junior year.
Both of them coming from Manhasset, as you did mention. Manhasset going to state championships a couple of times, so they do have winning experience, these two.
Rory with it, he tossed it off to Minikis, gave it off to Liam. Now back down to Minikis, and he's gonna get one to go. Off the feed from Liam Connor. Mike Minikis, his first of the season, and Colgate strikes right back.
Justin, you talked about it before break, how Minikis was held really to no opportunities when Alex Ross was on him. Alex Ross kind of got a little sleepy on that one. He expected Minikis
wide with 49 seconds to go, and based off no shot clock reset, Frassione didn't. Nearly a wayward pass, but a great job by Druin to get his stick extended, to get it in the pocket. Druin running circles, and now he gets the goal. Running circles all over the offensive end of Colgate, and then circling around from X. It's Hunter Druin with his first of the season, or second of the game, pardon me on that one, and Colgate's lead is now up to 2.
Hunter Druin just showed why we talked about effort. He just did not stop. He just kept on going and going and going. Able to fire that one home.
Kyle Lehman back in after Luke Wallstrom did most of the work in the second in that similar position working at X that Lehman is in now. Lost possession was Morin. Malone was there, got it to Lehman, impressive feed and an impressive score. Malone with his 4th assist, Lehman with his 2nd goal, and Penn State first to strike in the second half.
What a way to come out of the half. A clean face-off one. Morin, yes, great defensive play by Colgate. But who picks up the ground ball? Of course, it's TJ Malone, and what a feed. No, look, he wasn't even looking. He just had
and then the jump shot to
about knowing where your player is going to be. Lehman recognizing where the ball needs to go, and he gets there and makes a big-time play. And what a goal for him. He's 2nd of the game, and Malone's 4th assist of the game.
Colgate able to get this face-off, though, and they will control possession. And now this is where it gets interesting. The Penn State defense was a little spotty in the second. We talked about the sun in Frastione's eyes as Frassione moves out of his crease to try to play Minikis at X. Leaves the net wide open, and it leads to a score. It's Michael Kiley taking the feed and finishing it for Colgate.
That is the definition of bad defense by Penn State. Frassione doing the right thing, taking away the one side. Ross has to get his stick up here. He's got his stick down. He gets it up late, and that's, I believe it's Will Costin there. Sees the
Druin, but he picks it up on the Colgate end.
Druin's got the matchup of the short stick here.
Aldridge, and Druin pushes past him for another goal, and Colgate is up by 3. Hunter Druin with a hat trick in the season opener for the Raiders.
You're looking at this Penn State team kind of looking a little shocked right now, but as I mentioned, I saw the matchup, and again, what did we talk about coming out of the break? Cleanly by, I believe, Druin, right? What a goal for him.
Penn State, another face-off win. little bit sloppy, and they will keep possession. Now Lehman down low, all alone. He's gonna feed it, and this time Malone gets it. A little swap, Lehman to Malone this time, and Penn State able to strike right back.
It's all about getting the ball in the hands of your best players. TJ Malone is that. But what did Kyle Lehman do here? He just took his space. He didn't wait for everybody to get in. He drove straight to the cage, and you know Malone's going to finish that one every time. A little quick one.
Far side, the sun that we talked about is on that near side. That's where the problems, that angle is going to be the problem as Druin gets down to X quickly. Looked like he was going to go straight for the shot. Kyle Aldridge did a nice job to push him out. Druin spins around, and he's got another one. Hunter Druin with goal number 4. And Colgate extends their lead back up to 3. He had 9 a season ago, and he's up to 4 against number 4 Penn State.
Well, Hunter Druin is just taking what they're giving him. Again, it's a short stick on him in
opportunity, and they need to start capitalizing as Jake Morin is going to put a pass on the turf, and Colgate's going to pick it up. It's Eldridge. Eldridge with a lane. He's going to take the shot, and he's going to get the goal. Patty Eldridge, coast to coast, and gets it past Francione, and Colgate extends their lead to 4.
When talking about Patty Eldridge earlier, we talked about effort, and he just did that the whole way through. About it. Penn State are getting multiple opportunities here, multiple gifts, multiple turnovers by Colgate here. Penn State's defense maybe not doing the best when they're set up, but on these transitions, they're not giving Colgate anything. And this Penn State offense is just not on the same page today.
Ripped by Mercer, and he's going to get one to go. Luke Mercer just took that one from the right angle and gets it past Lacombe. His first of the season. Penn State trims the deficit to 3, and Tim, that's what we were talking about. That's the angle that the sun is shining in Lacombe's eyes right now.
And look who recognized it. TJ Malone was able to get it right to him, and a great shot by
And there's been a lane plenty of times as Liam Connor is met by Brent McVicker. Connor pushes through, ball comes loose. Swallowing it up was the Penn State defense, and it'll stay the way of the Raiders.
Looked like one of the Colgate players here might have lost his glove here, and that's where they're going to call that one to stop the play and get it.
Provides the offense with that spark. Instead, it was the other way. This could realistically have been a 9-9 game at the moment. Said 10-8 as that man up went the other way for Penn State. Now we'll see the second time around if the man up unit for Colgate can cash in.
He only got 30 seconds here, so let's see if they can get a quick shot off.
It's just a small difference between the man up and the clock is, it's not going to matter. Rory Connor, he passes one through Jack Francione, and Colgate back up by a trio of goals. It's 11-8.
Yeah, rewatching this goal here, Rory Connor is wide open. And yes, they got that extra man for a reason, but Rory Connor is wide open, and you see why. He moves from the slot area right in front of the crease to go wide open down low, and the switch between Costin.
Wallstrom gives it off to Trainer. Now it's Long, his rip. Down on the ground goes Lacombe, another huge save for him.
Matt Lacombe is keeping Colgate in this game. There's big time saves for him. I believe that's his 12th save.
Among them out on the field. Did a nice job to force a shot by Turner that went all the way out. And now under 15 left on the shot clock for the Raiders. Nice defensive pressure by Sweeney on Druin. Now Druin will push in, but right away he's got to retreat. Goes for a turnaround shot, hits some bodies. Sweeney picks up the ground ball, and he is being chased and met at the front before giving it off to Brent McVicker. McVicker on the offensive end before giving it off as well. That one to Leary. Malone back out there with Lehman.
The one positive for Colgate there, yes, not getting a real shot attempt off. You killed a bunch of the clock there, which is what you need to do right now with this lead.
Under 11 minutes to go in the game. Game that's a little surprising the way that it's tilted at the moment. Big shot, Mercer gets it to go. Luke Mercer with his second, and the deficit has been trimmed to 1.
What a feed again by TJ Malone. I really mean this pregame, people. It's
You
working
talked to him
wonders.
last year. You should know
I
it.
should have asked him this, but whatever it's doing right now. But this is what I was talking about creating space and coming straight off the bench. Look how Mercer cuts down here. He just cuts down and just takes the angle, takes the shot. There's no hesitation. Shot was off balance for him. But again, him at X again, trying to find something for Colgate.
McVicker, nice pressure, Druin all alone, and a nice job by Haas to get in the way of it. Fracione to pick it up while Haas was on the ground. As that one hit him hard, Haas gonna go off to the side. As he's gonna need to rub the pain away. Penn State with an opportunity. Trainer, or pardon me, that is Long. He's looking to feed Trainer momentarily. Instead, waited for Morin to come out of the box, and as they wait for more subs, Morin's gonna push through. Morin to Trainer, his rip ties it. Matt Trainer again struggled to get going earlier, and now Matt Trainer is hot.
Way to get the monkey off the back, and that is all it took. How about Jake Morin here? Taking the defender on Trainer, he's not gonna hesitate for that shot, and the crowd below us, he's shooting the ball.
Nittany Lions have been playing catch-up since the 4:49 mark of the second. They have come all the way back. They trailed by 4. Malone pushes in, takes big contact, ball loose on the turf. And it will be awarded the way of Colgate.
Not sure if I agree with that call that much. They're gonna say Malone was holding after getting knocked out. He looked like he took that one up a little high, but nonetheless, the play continues here for Colgate and an opportunity to stop this bleeding that is going on right now.
5:30 to go. A shot, and Colgate stops it. Who else but Meniscus? And it's 12-11 in favor of the visitors.
And you can tell Fracione there not happy with himself because Ross here, Alex Ross, was in great position there. He does a great job pushing him out wide, and you can see he actually gets his stick on the ball, changes direction.
Long, now right behind Lacomb's crease. Long pushes in, turnaround shot, he gets it to go. Ethan Long, the equalizer with 2:33 to go. We're all tied up at 12-12 at Panzer.
What a big time goal from the junior from Maryland. That is what we've been seeing from Colgate all game. Betting on yourself. Look, he's looking for the pass here, but he goes, know what? No. I'm going to take my man. I'm going to get the jump shot, get all the power behind it in favor for Colgate. They haven't been winning any of the faceoffs in any of the quarters except this one.
Fracione, huge save. It was Sposita taking it, and Fracione coming up with it. Talk about clutch.
I was just going to say, when you need him to come up big most, he does so in Jack Fracione. But again, he's trying to maybe do a little bit too much here if he's Jack Fracione.
Malone trying to keep it from being a turnover, cannot. And a minute 38 to go. Colgate picks it up.
Fracione, again, as I mentioned, doing too much. Slow things down. Why are you trying to force that ball into Malone, who's got a defender all over him? And Colgate now have the opportunity to get the last laugh here.
Trying to push around Sam Sweeney, does so. Ball comes loose, great play by Sweeney and Barnum. Nittany Lions pick it up. It's Will Costin, but he's gonna lose it in the midfield area. Picked up again. This time, Hunter Druin.
Now Colgate's gonna have the entire shot clock and the rest of the game.
And
turnover!
It's a turnover by Aldridge. Here comes Colgate the other way. The Raiders in on Fracione with 4 seconds left. The Raiders take the lead in Happy Valley.
Oh my. The Colgate bench is going crazy, and terrible turnover by the Nittany Lions. And with 4 seconds left, Colgate have just won themselves this game.
Aiden Bernan took it and just went all the way, or Trumbull took it before passing it off. And Colgate can win it. Watch this one on Big Ten Plus. Trumbull with a great catch right there, and then eventually will dish it off. That was Liam Connor.
And yeah, and Rare Ross, he's doing everything he can. Fracione trying to do everything he can, but it's a one.
It's loose on the turf. Colgate picks it up. Upset complete in Happy Valley. Liam Connor, game-winning goal, and the Raiders shock Panzer Stadium, shock number 4 Penn State, and they are celebrating with Matt Lacombe, who came up time and time again, 13 saves for the junior goaltender, and it's the Raiders opening 2024 with a bang.
What a shock is right. This Nittany Lions team, for the majority, are the same as they were last year. Did not lose a single game at home. Not a single one. They lose it here in their home opener.